Zoop. Might actually be able to record the entire session video this time. That's another thing that's like, if somebody has to miss a session, I think it's not the end of the world, since we're now recording, and you can literally catch up on every single thing you missed.
Oh, yeah.
Awesome. So, you are walking down the Caradwin city streets to the Caradwin Academy. It's a dim day with a couple of bolts of light. There are hanging, floating, magical lights all over the place, and like torches mounted on the outsides of pretty much every building to make sure that it's warm and bright outside. Then we had a flashback to last night, deciding what to do later. That's just like a real backwards day, not Deus Ex Machina, in media res. We're going to flash back to when we decided what we're going to do after the thing that's currently happening. Then we're going to go back to the thing that's currently happening. So, you approach the Caradwin Academy, and I have a pic to send you. Just a sec. It's a gray stone castle with crenellated towers, sitting on top of a hill that overlooks the sea.
That's gorgeous.
I have been waiting for this building for like over a year.
That's in like the first Vanguard mood board you posted, isn't it?
Yep.
Like 2016?
Yeah.
Damn, okay.
Yep. A lot of things I've been waiting for since 2016. So, you go in the front of the castle. You knock on those big old wooden doors, and someone opens to let you in. There's just like a small halfling woman waiting by the front, like at a reception desk. And she says, "Is it good morning? Is it morning now, or have you spent most of the day in shops?" I'm gonna say it's afternoon now. She says, "Good afternoon. What can I help you with?"
Someone with charisma wanted to do this.
We're,
When my mouth
I
stopped
apparently have charisma.
Part of the Vanguard. We're here to check out the island.
Oh, then you need to see the dame. And she gives you directions. She gives you directions to get to the dame's office. It's like all the way on the opposite end and corner of where you are right now. So you have to climb up a bunch of stairs, go down a bunch of hallways, and it's an office that's kind of similar to Dalit's in that it has like all glass facade, so that she is overlooking like the sea from one side and the city from the other. There is a woman sitting at a desk inside. She is a half-elf woman. She's about 90. So for an elf, she looks like she's in her 40s. She's got tan skin, high cheekbones, brown hair with some silver at the temples, in like one super thick, long fishtail braid that's tied off with a cord. She's wearing a dark brown dress that's trimmed with white fur, cinched at the waist with a very thick leather belt, and her collarbones and neck are covered in like geometric, squarey tattoos in white and navy blue.
Is she single? I'm sorry.
Everybody is always single and gay. I run a very respectable dating sim.
Thank you. Says me who has not seduced anyone yet, but I gotta know that there's a chance at least
Yep.
if I
Yep.
feel the need to do so.
So you all just stare at her for a while.
As we do.
As you do.
No. Sorry, go on.
Katie, get a hold of
Lost a
yourself.
blueberry.
In my video call right now, your thing is the biggest, so I'm glad that we just had like a very, very good view of that happening.
Yep.
She looks up from what she's writing and kind of takes a look at each of you in turn, and she says, "Greetings. You are the group of Vanguard from Embarian, yes?"
Right?
Excellent. It is so wonderful to meet you. I was expecting a group of 5. There are 8 of you.
Yeah. Well,
We thought
picked
some
up some
extra
people.
insurance. Yeah.
there's 7 right now. One of us is not feeling well. She said.
Well, do you trust them? Do you vouch for them?
Yes.
You are
Yeah.
liable for damages that non-brazen members might do to anything you find.
Sorry, people are just existing, and that's upsetting.
She has a dog too. Why not? Every time Dex barks, there's a dog.
A dog spawns into existence.
Yeah.
What is the daffodil barks?
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
It is
Oh my
Daffodil.
god, I forgot about that.
However,
Just on her shoulder.
the dame does definitely have like a big husky dog, just
Good.
like chilling in the corner. She says, "I am Dame Johanna.
You want to drop that spelling?
Oh.
Anywhere?
J-O.
Is it just Johanna?
Yep.
Okay.
Not throwing any Ilana Thlarians at you today.
Thank you. Pax.
Pax, I have heard very impressive things about you.
Odd. What have you heard?
Well, I've heard that your strength in your body is second only to the strength of your heart.
I'm a special boy. Here comes a special boy.
Callista, it looked like you were about to introduce yourself next.
Mhm.
Callista,
Calista.
you are the daughter of the Fae.
Sort of, yeah.
It is wonderful to meet you.
You too.
And else that's it. Okay, and it's great
And
to meet the
others.
rest of you too. And
Yeah.
this is... Boop, boop, boop. Going in a name generator. Give me a second.
This person knows so much about us all of a sudden.
Mm. Delete's been gossiping.
Did I tell Delete about my lineage?
Okay, maybe we should ask some questions.
Uh,
Pax is ready
she-
to accept this at face value. Like, yeah.
She gestures to the husky sleeping on the floor, and she says, "This is Jeremiah. He would greet you, but he's had a long day barking at nothing."
Well,
Ever
wonderful to
vigilance.
meet you both. My name is.
You cut out. I assume you said Arlai.
Yeah.
Not just-
My
Arlai.
name is James. Okay.
What was the fake name you gave to that pixie
Wife.
Damien.
wife, Damien?
Mine was Pam.
Pamantha.
Short for
Samantha.
Samantha.
Yep. She sticks her hand out to you, Arlai, and she says, "Arlai, I look forward to seeing how you perform on this mission, and then perhaps we can discuss your entrance into the Brazen."
Why, thank you. I appreciate that.
Of course. And she looks expectantly at Phaelwyn.
Hi. Good one.
With her sunglasses. No, not yet. You don't have them yet. Never mind.
No sunglasses yet. That's right, I forgot that Phaelwyn's the only hungover
Oh, you know
one.
what? She has moved her eye patch over to the other eye, so she can't see now, but there's no light coming in. Also, y'all can see her fucked up eye.
That is kind of dope, actually.
That's awesome.
Yep.
So now you have all just been leading Phaelwyn around the city because they can't see shit.
You know what? Pax has been
She's been
carrying her.
flipping it up occasionally, like, so she can see. She just is trying to let as little light in as possible.
Just to orient
Oh,
herself.
God. Pax just has like one hand in the hair and it's just like turning back and for like a joystick.
That's very good. So, do you have any questions for me about your upcoming mission?
What is it?
Yes.
Has Delete not told you? Oh,
We know that there's an island, but is it a threat? Are there people on it?
From what our seekers have seen, nobody is on the island. It's less icy than the rest of the flows that are around it. Oh, I scroll down on my notes. Hang on. Boop, 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 boop. Where the fuck did I write this down?
Valid. So valid.
Do I get a sense of if this person knows more about us than she should?
I
Yeah,
was
can I
just
roll
gonna say,
insight?
can I insight check?
Yeah.
Sure. Everybody roll insight.
I'm trying to decide if Pax would insight this. 'Cause
I got a natural
Might be-
20.
never mind, she doesn't have to.
I got a 13 plus. I don't have my character sheet, so I don't know what my modifiers are.
Fair enough. Well, Callista, good lord, and Arlai.
Arlai trusts no bitch.
Especially after what happened in the Feywild.
Oh, God.
What did you ask me? You just insight checked her in general.
I asked if I get a sense of like why she seems to know so much about us, but I didn't get a high insight.
No, you did not. Callista, she seems to be legit and friendly. Arlai, also, she seems to be legit and friendly.
Alright.
Okay.
Well, that's true. She didn't really drop anything about.
You cut out, I'm sorry.
She didn't really seem to know anything about Arlai that she said anyway. So
Yep.
Didn't know any redacted.
she's not. Yeah. Yeah. Not gonna be suspicious.
Yep. So you asked about the island itself?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like, what are we supposed to do about it? Because it's a landmass.
Well, we don't necessarily want you to do anything about the island. We want you to make sure that it's safe enough for...
What the fuck is that?
Oh
I'm just gonna mute Luna until okay, because the recording bad.
no.
Yeah, that's a lot.
Oh boy.
Can someone tell me when it's over?
I also muted them because I'm also recording, so I do not know when it's over.
It's still going.
Luna, are you okay?
Oh, it's bad. It's bad.
There's like a
I'm sorry.
high whining, high pitched,
It sounds like a tornado
Yeah.
siren.
or like a vacuum really close to the microphone.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Good simile.
Luna's face at this disaster. is just
Oh, alright. Oh, nope.
Still
It's
going.
doing it.
Nope.
It's-
Oof. That's no good.
That is no good.
Oh. That's so weird.
Maybe. It might be one of the settings that got changed.
The siren
Yes.
settings on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't hear anymore, but they might have muted themselves.
Oh, they did. They did.
Okay. Boy, oh boy.
That was something.
Is it okay?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, there we go.
Okay, I guess just muting myself and unmuting myself worked.
That was so weird.
Discord is not your
No,
biggest fan
yeah.
today.
Okay.
She was talking about the island and your job. We don't want you to get rid of the island. We just want you to make sure it's safe enough for our scholars to go in and explore it. So, disarm traps, fight anything that's in it.
We are good at that.
That is what I've been told. I look forward to seeing it
Who
proven.
told you?
My colleague, Dalit?
She kind of like gives Callista a look like.
I don't remember telling Delete about my parents, but so how do you know about them? Just out of curiosity.
Well, our organization's job is to ferret out secrets and rumors and then investigate them.
And you've been investigating her?
No, we just hear things.
From who?
Whom?
I I can arrange a meeting for you with the Seekers if you'd like to talk to them about where they gather their information.
Can I insight check this specifically?
Sure.
Okay. I don't like this. This is my friend. You can't have her. What is my insight? Not great. Nat 1.
She's hard to read.
You could say that.
I mean, I so far have no reason to not trust the Vanguard of the Brazen. It's just a little off-putting that you have information on me that I did not give.
Well, I apologize. I will not tell you the things I know about you in the future.
Okay, Pax does laugh about that.
How much do you know about me?
You're Failwyn. You have surprising abilities for someone of your order we have not seen before.
I, the
That's it.
player, am super curious to know if they know anything about Arla yet, but I don't want to blast shit to the group.
Put your own character on blast. Do it.
At what point do we stop and say, wait, how do you know about the Vanguard Brazen, this super secret organization?
Pax is just gonna go like, do me. Bummy.
If someone else feels free to volunteer Arla information.
She looks at you, Pax, points at you, and she says, Paxatka Yakul, daughter of a feared pirate.
Independent shipper, but go on.
We will agree to disagree about that one. You are well known for your physical strength, your propensities to steal things that maybe were not important to be stolen at that time, but you are good-hearted and a fine addition to the Brazen.
Okay.
The same
Not
goes for
entirely.
all of you. You have been evaluated in your performance on your missions. If we didn't think that you were overall perhaps not good to everyone you meet, but good in the sense that you don't murder anyone who gets in your way, then we would not associate you.
So taking things is okay with the Vanguard?
Well,
Checkmate.
we need to keep the lights on, you understand? So, as long as it isn't hurting our bottom line.
Well, speaking of lights, never mind.
Her eyes narrow.
Thoughts on taking things from non-brazen associated individuals?
I am, well, here, you've been to Caradwyn before, as I've heard. You know that here in the city, we like to help people who don't have enough. If you have more than you need, you give it to someone who has less than they need. So, we look the other way when someone does the inverse of that.
Interesting.
Interesting. Thank you.
We just ask that you be discreet. Don't.
Oh, I am
Oh,
extremely discreet. Clank, 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 clank.
We are most discreet.
So discreet.
Yes,
So-
people who are discreet normally say so 5 or 6 times.
Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious. So do you have any information on the Isle that we might not have heard yet?
Well, I told Delete what I knew. It suddenly appeared, and some whalers reported it. They gossiped about it in a tavern, and my seekers heard of it. It has been causing some. Well, it's dangerous out there. One minute it's not there, then it's back. So it is difficult to navigate around. It has been lately, the last several days, staying for longer and disappearing for a shorter time.
Does it always show up in the same place?
Yes.
We heard that there's a building on it now.
Well, there's always been a building on it, as far as I know.
Oh, I thought that was new.
It's an old stone building, but no one has been able to get close enough to learn more about it than that.
Alright, let's go.
Well, let's
Since-
go do it.
Yeah.
She says, "Great, I'm very glad to see that you're eager about this. Just to make sure that you're able to survive in an area that is less well known to you, I'm going to send someone with you who, well, she lost the rest of her group in the Vanguard. She's groupless at the moment, so if you don't mind, I'll send her with you, and she can help you navigate, guide, survive in the wilderness."
Absolutely. Are you prepared to play this character till the end of time? Don't let anybody go.
Are you prepared to have 9 PCs on the board?
Just wait. Give me 1 second. In character, she will
Okay.
say, Johanna says her name is Talar. She's different, but she's quiet. She's kind, and I think she will be a good use to you. It's going to be our first guest player who's going to join us next time we play.
Oh.
I want to have you have like a different guest every time you're doing a specific Vanguard mission, and one that I don't have to be forever. So I'm going to bring in outside players.
Awesome.
Nice.
She's very excited. She has never played D&D before, so I told her why not just do it with 8 other nerds.
Yeah. That's exciting.
Yay.
Good. I'm glad that that's your reaction and not. Maybe not. Maybe we don't take anyone with us.
I mean,
I
in
think that's
character, that is very much the
That is
reaction.
what-
Like,
Mm-hmm.
I understand.
Well, our packs can only carry so many. We're kind of in capacity.
Oh my god.
I gotta fill in.
That's-
Finney's not here.
Ah,
Awesome. Then she will meet you closer to your destination because she's not here right now. Otherwise, she would be with you right now. Do you have any other questions
fair
for me?
enough.
No.
Excellent. Then I wish you the
I
best
do,
of luck.
actually.
Oh, yes?
Do you know what kind of do you have any sense of the kind of dangers on the island?
On the island, no. No one has been close enough to give us any idea of if anything is inside at all. I'm sorry, I can't give you more idea than that. Just the sorts of things you would what's the word I'm looking for? Encounter in our type of wilderness. Be vigilant, be
Okay.
alert, pack enough rations. I wish
Don't
you...
worry about that.
She says, safe
still
travels,
have,
best of
like-
luck.
29 pounds of goat cheese.
Oh,
I'm assuming I've had like a pound of it.
So much.
did you say that just now to Dame Johanna?
Sure, yeah.
She says, oh, we don't really keep herd animals this far north. You said goat cheese?
Or sheep cheese, I don't remember.
It was sheep cheese.
Sheep cheese.
Sheep cheese.
Cheese.
Cheese!
Yuck. The dog wakes up and starts sniffing Phelan.
Just the mention.
Oh, I take some of the cheese out, slice a little bit off, and give it to the dog.
Just like gets like he doesn't like nip your fingers, but your fingers do go into his mouth when he like takes all the cheese out of your hands. Just an over-eager dog, but a trained enough not to bite.
Oh, babe.
And then he
I love it.
does like the smush thing. He's like just walking
Aw.
into you. Yep.
Dog hug.
Oh,
Dog hug. Perfect.
yes. I'm gonna ask Dame Johanna before we leave, but hopefully once more people have walked a little bit away. So, how much does your organization search outside of your interests?
I wouldn't say that we search actively. We listen for rumors of strange places and ancient, rediscovered things. We are not in the business of outing anyone, Aralai.
Good to know. Jesus Christ. I did it to myself. Why, thank you. That is so kind. I look forward to possibly working with you further.
As do I.
Wink wonk.
Very smooth. So,
Yeah.
rather than spend, I know that if we like actually go, we're gonna be in the shit for like several hours. So I think I'm gonna call it here,
Okay.
and we will get on the road next game.
Do we get our sunglasses for next game?
Yeah, I want to get our sunglasses.
I'm not leaving without the sunglasses.
Like, you're not
I'll
gonna leave
find
this
them.
chat without sunglasses.
No. Yeah, we stay in this Discord call until we get sunglasses.
Katie's gonna hold us hostage.
Turn this
She did tell you
campaign
she'd
around.
need 2 days, and that was like several hours ago.
I guess we'll leave without the sunglasses.
I mean, it's so dim here. You don't need sunglasses in Caradwin.
I know,
for
but
the
that's the
aesthetic.
aesthetic.
My power
All
is
of
access
us.
in time for the end of the session.
Yeah, we're gonna cross the island.
Oh, all the luck. Boy, oh boy.
Oh,
Oh,
what about the
thanks.
knife shoes?
Say that again, sorry?
The knife shoes. What about the knife shoes? Will those be done before we leave?
It depends on how long you wait to leave. She needed a day.
Damn it.
I think we should wait, personally.
I want my fucking knife shoes.
I just think of it. All of us walking slow mo. Arlai's got her knife shoes, their knife shoes on. Everybody's putting their sunglasses down, going onto the flickering aisle.
Marianne is scooping stew out of the bachelor's crock pot she purchased.
Just in one arm, like as she's walking.
Just a ladle. Yep, drinking out of the ladle.
Oh boy.
Awesome. This is a really good game, you guys. I had a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Yes.
Next time we'll see some more action, I think.
Yeah.
I feel strongly about waiting for sunglasses and shoes. So, honestly, it's more important than the island.
What is your friend's schedule like?
She is down to play like any weekend day. So,
Cool.
Cool.
Cool. Okay.
Alright.
yay. Good game, guys.
Bye.
Thank you for another banger. I will talk to you in the chat. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.